The MotoGP world is in an uproar again. Valentino Rossi has shocked the paddock by criticising Ducati shortly after Marco Bezzecchi's stunning victory at the Portuguese Grand Prix. Bezzecchi rode like a demon, delivering a resounding victory for the Aprilia team. However, amid the euphoria, Rossi made a statement that left many at Ducati speechless. What exactly was the hidden meaning behind Rossi's statement? Let's discuss it. The main race in Portimao was tense from the moment the lights went out. Starting from pole position, Bezzecchi immediately shot ahead, but he was under pressure from two talented young riders, Pedro Acosta and Alex Marquez. The three riders traded aggressive overtakes in the opening laps. The crowd cheered every time Bezzecchi's bike shot out of a fast corner at astonishing speed. However, it was at this point that the 2025 Aprilia RSGP's strengths became apparent. It was stable in every technical area, fast in corners and efficient in acceleration. With near-perfect bike setup, Bezzecchi was able to maintain a high pace and slowly pull away from his opponents. After crossing the finish line in first place, Bezzecchi was visibly emotional. In the post-race interview, he said with tears in his eyes, "This victory is not just for me, but for everyone who kept believing in Aprilia when many doubted. We worked hard, and today the results speak for themselves." He added that he had received a motivational message from Rossi before the race. "Val told me not to race to prove who's the best, but to show who's the most persistent, and that's what I did today." The result in Portugal came as a major shock to Ducati. Following Marc Marquez's and Pecco Bagnaya's string of wins earlier in the season, they now had to acknowledge Aprilia's superiority. Bezzecchi moved up to third in the standings, displacing a visibly frustrated Bagnaia after the race. In his interview, Bagnaia made no secret of his disappointment. "Today wasn't our best day. The bike feels unstable in the middle section, and we're not getting the same corner exit speed as the Aprilia," he said, looking tense. "But I admit, Bezzecchi deserved to win. He's fast, calm, and very organised. Maybe it's time we learn from their approach." Meanwhile, the mood in the Ducati garage was sombre. Gigi Dall'Igna, the mastermind behind Ducati's success, appeared serious during his interview with Sky Italia. "We have to be humble and admit that the Aprilia was faster today," he said gravely. "However, this defeat is also a reminder to us that technology must never stand still. We will come back with something even better." Dall'Igna confirmed that Ducati is preparing a significant update to the GP25 ahead of the races at Jerez and Mugello, which will truly test the bike's balance. He said that the technical team at Borgo Panigale has been working day and night to find the best solutions, particularly with regard to acceleration and stability when braking. "I know what we have to change," said Dall'Igna. "It's too early to panic because the season isn't over yet. We have great potential, and Ducati will not stand still," he added, reaffirming his belief that their revival was only a matter of time. Bezzecchi's victory also sent shockwaves through the MotoGP paddock. Shortly after the race, surprising news emerged from the VR46 racing team, which is owned by Valentino Rossi. In an interview with Italian media, Uccio Salucci, Rossi's right-hand man, stated that VR46 was currently making major plans to sign Pedro Acosta for the 2027 season. "We have a vacant seat in 2027, and we intend to sign Pedro Acosta," Uccio stated firmly. "We believe Acosta is the future of MotoGP. He's the perfect combination of talent, courage, and youthful enthusiasm." This news immediately became a hot topic in the paddock. Many believe that Acosta and the VR46 team could form an extraordinary partnership, particularly if the team continues to receive full support from Ducati. However, this will certainly not be easy. KTM is believed to be determined to retain Acosta at all costs, given that he is tipped to succeed Marc Marquez in the future. Although he is now more focused on the world of motor racing, Valentino Rossi continues to closely monitor MotoGP developments. According to several internal sources, Rossi admires Acosta's aggressive riding style, considering it reminiscent of his own youth, fast, reckless, and always hungry for victory. If this project materializes, The 2027 MotoGP could see an epic duel between Marc Marquez and Pedro Acosta, with two generations of riders whose aggressive styles could rewrite World Championship history. Valentino Rossi also appeared in an exclusive interview with Sky Sport, in which he spoke out. He looked satisfied, not only because of his student's victory, but also because of the profound message it implied. With a faint smile, Rossi made a dig at Ducati, a team he has often criticised for relying too much on technical superiority. Ducati are great when they're in the lead, Rossi said with a chuckle, but now they know what it's like to be chased. It's not just about speed, it's about heart and courage too. He continued in a more serious tone. Many people think that winning is all about having the fastest engine, but today, Bezzecchi and Aprilia prove that true races are won by riders, not computers. These words quickly spread throughout the paddock. Many saw them as a subtle dig at Gigi Dall'Igna and Ducati's notoriously ultra-technical and data-driven strategy. The jibe was even more pointed because it came right after Ducati's biggest defeat of the season. Marc Marquez, who is still recovering from a shoulder injury, has finally spoken out. In an exclusive interview, he provided a diplomatic yet direct response. "I'm happy to see Bollega perform so well. He's a talented young rider, and Ducati has given him a great opportunity. But don't forget, the bike didn't become tame overnight. All the settings and data are the result of our hard work since pre-season," said Marquez calmly but meaningfully. The 8-time world champion even added a subtle message. "I know what it's like to make a wild bike competitive, so if Bollega can be fast now, that's great, but the foundation is already there, and that foundation is the result of a lot of hard work, not a miracle." Meanwhile, praise came from an unexpected source, Alberto Puig, the Honda HRC team manager. In an exclusive indie interview, Puig acknowledged Aprilia's rapid progress, stating that they are now almost on a par with Ducati in terms of technical performance and working methods. Ducati is still the main reference for all teams, but I have to admit, Aprilia has learned quickly. They imitated and studied, and now they are able to create a bike that is almost on a par with Ducati's, said Puig. He even predicted that Aprilia could pose a serious threat to Ducati next year, having witnessed the consistent performance of Bezzecchi and their technical team throughout this season. MotoGP analysts now agree. Aprilia is the most consistent team after Ducati. Some analysts are even boldly predicting that the 2026 season could be a major turning point, the moment when Ducati's long dominance begins to falter. With constantly evolving technology, a well-thought-out development strategy, and full management support, Aprilia has now become a real threat to the factory in Borgo Panigale. Backed by young riders eager for success and a strong fighting spirit, Aprilia has delivered increasingly consistent performances in each race. Furthermore, the powerful motivation of legendary figures such as Valentino Rossi, who provide direction and boost morale, has made the Bologna-based team even more confident. But can Aprilia truly stop the formidable Ducati and Marc Marquez in the upcoming season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.